तो ट्रिगर एग्जाम्पल, theoretically did you understood what a trigger is? समझ आया ट्रिगर क्या होता है? Okay, so or do you need time to do this question also? Someone is saying, can you explain one more time? Okay, I will explain it one more time. See, trigger is a special type of stored procedure that automatically execute in response to specific events in a table. मतलब कोई event होगा, it will automatically run. And with this example, you will understand very clearly. So let me do this very small thing. Let us go into any database. Let us say company DB. ठीक है, यहाँ पर let us create a small table. Create table products. Right. What a product table will have? Okay, so you have to give me the query. Right, I will give you this also. So create a table products with, okay, let me do it for you regardless. Okay, create table products. I will have product ID, sorry, product ID, integer, primary key, and then I will have product name and varchar 50. Then we have units in stock, integer, and stock status and varchar, that is 15. Now can you give me insert statement for this? Insert 2 rows in the table. Okay, I'm giving the create table command, create this table and insert any 2 rows in the table. Okay, so no one shared. Let me do it myself only. So you just have to insert value. So you have to write insert into products and product ID, product name, units in stock, and stock status. Right, these are the things, and values 1 comma. Okay, so Shweta shared. I'll just copy paste this part. So values Peter 30 stocked and not stocked. So let us go with instead of Peter, let me do maybe bread, and here let me do butter. And quantity, let us go with 30 and 0 to start with, right? And it is stocked, and let me write in stock. So in stock and out of stock. So I think this is the insert, and I have to write value 0 to, right? So we have written values. I think this comma here is missing, and we insert. Oh, yes, you have to create the table also. Then we have to insert. Right now, if you do a select star from products, you will see that we have a product table with only two values, right? In stock and out of stock. Correct. Now we will use a trigger. What the trigger is supposed to do? Whenever the unit in stock change, the stock status should change automatically. This is what a trigger will do. So trigger can do this kind of automated task, but I've created this very small table to show you a example for you to understand, right? In actual scenario, there is a lot of data that we have to do, and that is why I've told you trigger you have to use very carefully. Just go through the theory, understand it, and you don't have to do it like in your role. So what I will do, I will write create trigger update stocks on प्रोडक्ट्स सिंटेक्स भी इसका ऐसा याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है कुछ बस एक बार देख लो एंड इट इज फाइन ठीक है स्टोर प्रोसीजर का यू हैव टू रिमेंबर एज बिगिन एंड बट इसका बस एक बार जस्ट हैव अ लुक दैट इज ऑल आफ्टर अपडेट so this is create trigger name of the trigger on product on the table and after update so we have to mention if we are doing on update delete or insert statement right then it is as begin and like we do in a stored procedure but we have to write after begin what we are going to write in the body. So we'll update products, right? And ये जरूरी नहीं है ऐसे ही लिखना है. Even you can write like this also, but to make it more readable, I'm writing like this. Result से इस पर कुछ भी फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. It will not create any difference. So update products, set stock status is equal to case, and when I dot units in stock is equal to 0, then out of stock, else in stock from products P, inner join inserted I on P dot product ID is equal to I dot product ID end. Okay, this is a trigger. Let me run this. Okay, so there is some issue in stock. Okay, we didn't use the end statement. We have to use it before this. Right, this is the thing. Okay. What is the product ID here? Spelling is correct only. So P dot product ID is equal to I dot product ID. And okay, sorry. We have to end it here also. Okay, so actually the confusion was this end is for the case statement and this end is for the stored procedure. I thought that we have ended the procedure here also. Right. So till here I have written a trigger. What has happened? Let me explain you. So this is a trigger name update stocks. What it will do? I will update the values. It will update the stock status. कैसे काम करेगा? Let me explain you. So when you will update a value, let us say in here butter. If butter may you instead of 0 update it to 50, this out of stock should get updated to in stock. ठीक है, सिंटेक्स क्या है एक बार वो भी समझ लेते हैं. So create trigger, name of the trigger, on table name after update, as begin, update product, set stock status. This is the procedure, right? This is the procedure body, that if it is 0 then out of stock, else in stock. You have to just set it. Okay. ये एंड में ज्वाइन किस लिए हो रहा है ये मैं एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ. यू माइट find it a little bit difficult why we are doing this inner join at the end. So see this inserted I, this is nowhere, right? You will ask where this inserted I came from. So whenever we are doing a trigger, within the scope of a trigger there is an inserted I, which is the updated value. Like let us say I write update this row only, so this will become my I table. Okay, only the value that is getting updated, and trigger will work only on those rows that are getting updated. तो पूरे टेबल पर ट्रिगर नहीं लगेगा. दिस आई विल फॉर्म अ इनर जॉइन विद द टेबल, एंड जो कॉमन वैल्यूज होंगी सिर्फ उन्हीं पर ट्रिगर लगेगा. ट्रिगर विल ओनली वर्क ऑन द वैल्यूज. So this is the syntax. Don't need to memorize it. Just I will show you an example so that you can understand how it works. Okay. Now we have done everything. Let us just watch the movie. So select star from products. Right. This is what I have. Now I want you to look very carefully. अभी तक जो भी किया, you can even ignore it. But this you have to understand what is trigger about. Right. Update products. Set units in stock equal to 0 where product ID is equal to 1. Can anyone here tell me what will happen if I run this? अभी तक जो कुछ भी समझ आया, like ignore the syntax of the trigger अगर वो नहीं भी समझ आया कि insert क्या है, but what is the meaning of trigger?
I think unit stock and stock status will change.
So unit in stock, so I am writing the query to change, right? It will change to 0.
As we created one trigger if
Yeah, so stock status will change to
out of stock
automatically using the trigger. This is the update that I am doing using update statement. This is what a trigger will do. It will automatically update. So let us try to see if it is working or not. I will write this query. See, one row affected and one row affected again. So which means this one row affected is the update statement that I have written, and this second one row affected is the trigger. Let us do the select star and you can see 0 out of stock. If I write is equal to 25 where product ID is equal to 2, it will again do the same. See 25 in stock automatically. I am not writing in stock or out of stock, automatically it is doing. Similarly, we can do an insert statement, like if I insert a new row, right? Let us say I insert row number 3 with some jam or something, unit in stock 77, automatically in stock. This is the basic idea behind the trigger. So even if you understand this example, it is more than enough. In case of trigger, just understand the definition, special type of stored procedure that can work automatically given a certain condition. And that is all the trigger is about. So just go through the theory of trigger. Do not waste a lot of time. I have created this table and this to show you the example, but it is not very important from your point of view. Stored procedure is important, you should know. So वो एक बार देख लेना, case भी देख लेना. These are also important. So that ends our first PDF for the day. Second is Windows function, which is a important concept. Slightly easier than जो हमने अभी किया, like stored procedure and trigger might be a little bit difficult for some people to understand, even though it is not that much after you practice. But now we will start with Windows function, but I will give you a 5-minute break. So 9:30 we will resume again. Take 5-minute break, have a glass of water or something. कोई doubt है तो पूछ लो. If you have any doubt, do ask. And from 9:30 we will start with our new topic. ठीक है? And this again, I'm reminding you is a homework. So try this question when you have time. For now, just take a 2 to 5 minute break as we are going to start a new topic. We have already done three, so it would be better for you. Okay, so before going for the break, any doubt, any question? कोई डाउट, कोई क्वेश्चन है किसी को अभी तक जो हमने किया? केस, स्टोर्ड प्रोसीजर विद अ पैरामीटर और ट्रिगर पे. ट्रिगर आई हैव टोल्ड यू बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, थ्योरी बस एक बार देख लेना, मोर देन इनफ है. एंड बाकी दोनों केस एंड स्टोर्ड प्रोसीजर यू हैव टू डू द प्रैक्टिस, बेसिक एटलीस्ट यू शुड नो द सिंटैक्स. Okay, then we will resume at 9:32. I give you 5 minute break. You can wait and we will resume at 9:32 with Windows function. Okay, so I think you guys took your break and the 5 minutes are over. Let us start with Windows function, right? So I hope all of you are here with me and we can start with a new topic. Can I get a yes or no in the chat box? You guys are here, right? Okay,
Yes, can.
okay, okay. Little bit low of energy, but fine. This is our last topic and very not very difficult to understand, but yes, there are certain things that you will have to. That is window functions, right? Now, what is a window function? It allows you to perform calculations across a set of table rows related to the current row, and they can be very, very useful. So let us start one by one of what they are. So aggregate function count, sum, average we use, and we get combined value. Like if I want to get the average, I will get a particular average in a single value. Then I have to use a group by or something. But using Windows functions, we can actually get average in all the rows. We can get average in all the rows, right? So how it works, let us try to understand. And what are the different types, right? So first of all, we have to use a over clause. We have to write over to specify that we are using a window function, right? Whenever you see the word over, it specifies that you are using a Windows function. And okay, just a moment. Hmm. Okay, so I think we are good to start. So see, Windows function operate using the over clause, which defines the subset of rows they are working on. But we'll understand what is over clause, उसको use कैसे करते हैं in the syntax only. They are mainly used for ranking of the rows. Like if you want to give ranking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aggregating data over partition. So we'll understand what is partition, don't worry. And performing moving calculations like running total. Any one of you know what is a running total or a cumulative frequency? ये टर्म रनिंग टोटल क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी पढ़ा है किसी ने? मूविंग सम, मूविंग एवरेज. See, the concept is very simple. I will tell you
Moving
what it is.
average we use for that means prediction, like the statistics function. Running moving
Yes,
average. Is it
we
the
do,
same?
but yes, it is the same. So see, the basic idea here is that let us say I am trying to find the sum. So let us say I have values 20, 30, and 50. So what a running total is, you total row wise. Like here the total is 100. But a running total is like 20, then 20 plus 30, 50, then 50 plus 50, 100. This is a running total or a cumulative frequency. You keep on adding. You don't add them directly, but you keep on adding them. Right? Okay. Think my device is lagging a little bit. My screen is visible, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, great. So, okay, just allow me a moment. I'll have to cross check this. Okay, so now it is fine. So sorry for the break. Okay, I think now we can continue. Right. So let us move forward with the type of window functions. Average, max, mean, count. I think you already know what they are. But instead of aggregating, we will do row wise. Then ranking functions and value functions are there. So we will understand them one by one. Let us not jump ahead. So ranking, to give rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but there are different types. And value functions we will understand in the row wise format. Right. So before doing the syntax, let us understand them one by one, and then we will understand using example also. So this aggregate, average, max, minimum, sum, count, you already know. You want me to explain any of them? These are the basic functions. Second is the ranking functions, right? So what they are used for, let us understand. Row number.
Saurabh,
Yes.
I just want to know, means, see, in SQL also we use the same, and means here it is naming as a window function. So what
Yes.
is the major difference with average? What
See,
is the
I'll
difference
show
between
you this image that you are seeing right now.
it?
Right.
Yes, yes.
This is exactly the same thing that we are doing. Let us say if I values 5, 6, and 7. So I will get, if I do select average of, let us say this is product ID. Select average of product ID, I will get a value 5. Right. But this is the aggregated value. Right. I cannot use it directly with the table. But if I want to add them to the rows, I can use a window function. So I will explain this in the syntax how this is different from the one. Don't worry about the
Okay, sir.
thing. You
Okay.
understand, but what
Okay.
is the sum and what is the average, right? The values we
Okay.
understand. We'll understand in the syntax also. When I'll show you the example, you will understand why they are different and how they are different. Second is the row number, ranking function, where we have row number, rank, dense rank, and percent rank. Let us understand them one by one. So row number is basically assigning the rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not thinking about anything, right? Just giving the row number. Now rank and dense rank. This is something that you have to understand, and maybe the interviewer might ask you. So rank gives the same rank to the rows with identical values but skip numbers, and dense rank without skipping numbers. So let me give you an example. You see here, let us take these 4 values, like these 4 values. So here it is 1, 2, 2, 4. Here it is 1, 2, 2, 3. Right. So rank will skip 3 and dense rank will not skip 3. Let me tell you again. So let us say I scored 100 marks. I am the topper. And now 2 people have scored 98 marks. So both of them are having the rank second. Right. Sorry for this handwriting actually. Make it a little bit clear. 98. Now the question is, if the fourth person has scored 95 marks, what rank do you give him? Do you give him third rank or fourth rank? So in case of rank, we give him fourth because there are 3 people who have scored more than him. In case of dense rank, we give him 3 because he is the third highest scorer. That is the difference here. So in case of rank, we go 1, 2, 2, but we will get 4 because there are 3 people above this. Then 5, and if 5 get